Hello.
Oh, all right. We are live.
Yes, we are excited about today. We're going to be starting new arrivals at Hedgehog Hollow.
Yeah.
Yes, and we were talking backstage a little bit. So, to answer your question, Hoopla is what is it? It's an audiobook service through the library. So, like Libby, right? You know what Libby is?
I do know Libby. Yeah.
Okay. Libby is the service the library uses to house their digital audiobooks and ebooks, and then you get them. Hoopla is a service the library signs up and pays for, and then you can use it through your library. That makes sense?
Yes.
It's more of like the library subscribes to it, and then you can access it through the library.
Because then there will be extra books and things that the library doesn't have to buy. They buy the subscription to the books.
Yes, and the books are all the same. So
Oh.
I think books, movies, audiobooks, and then even like TV shows and stuff like that, and music is on Hoopla, and I think it's all the same. So if it's not like your library doesn't have it. It's like Hoopla has this, and then you get however many credits a month. And so I'm paying for the Miami-Dade library card, which is somewhere in Miami. Apparently Miami-Dade, and it's $65 a year, and you get 20 credits on Hoopla a month.
Okay.
And so that's really really good. And so yeah.
Huh. You have a Miami-Dade County library card.
Yes. Since I'm a non-resident, it's money, but if I live there, it wouldn't be. Yeah.
Because I don't have a U.S. library card. I mean, I probably have my old New York City one, but that's been so many years ago now that I don't have the physical card anymore.
Yeah.
And I couldn't go back. I couldn't get a new library card because I'm not like a resident of any of those, of any town in New York. I tried at a couple different libraries and they wouldn't give me one.
Mm-hmm.
But if Miami-Dade County will give me one for like a subscription fee, it might be worth it.
Yeah. I'm assuming you'll be able to. It did take it was a little bit confusing, but we did it. I mean, I don't know, maybe not. But like,
I mean, if they're unless they just canceled the subscription service, right?
Yeah. Maybe it's not out of the United States, but
well, that may be true too.
That could be the only thing, but it wasn't that difficult, and they don't deny you. Like, you'll get it. You pay for it, you'll get it. So like, there is free ones where they will deny you.
Right. Which makes sense, I guess, because I mean, I get why they didn't want to give me a library card. Like, what if I take out a bunch of books and then like never return them because I don't live there anymore? Then I've just absconded with all of these books.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I might be racking up a $7 million fine, but are they going to collect that? I don't think so. They don't want to be in that situation, right? Where they're having to like chase me down all over the country.
Over the globe.
Angelina Jolie's memoir.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I have my I don't know, I guess library cards expire. So I have my Philly card still, and that hasn't expired. I don't know if that will expire. I don't know when that will expire. I signed on to it. I just kind of guessed the code and I got into it. So yeah.
I feel like I'm doing that all the time, just guessing what could possibly have been my email when I signed up for this.
Yeah.
And what could possibly have been my code.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I'm excited for today. I'm excited to start this book.
I'm ready. I'm ready for it. I need some like fun, light, good people doing good things kind of book.
Yeah.
Where the bad people are not like quite so bad.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Hi Mika, how you doing today? Glad you can be here. Yay. Hi, cool gamer. How you doing today?
Hello.
So this stream is going to have spoilers for this book. As I don't know if the thumbnail says it, but the title does. And so we're going to be discussing that as we read it. But you can stay, and if you're not reading the book with us, you can stay and sprint and whatever. Yes.
Whatever.
Hi, Christina.
Hey, Christina.
Thank you for hugging the like button. Oh wait, you reached 100 subscribers.
Who did? Christina.
No, you, Vivian.
Me?
Yes, that reminded me of that.
Woo! Yay!
Yeah, I'm so happy. You're at like
Yay! I haven't put up a video in a while. So
honestly, me neither. Me neither. It was like, what was it? It was a couple. It was 2 months, 3, maybe 4. I think it was 4 months. And then I put up my second to last video. It's been a while, so like it's fine. But like I checked today when I went to, I didn't check, but I went to go get the link for the next stream to put it in the description, and I saw that you were at 108 or 109.
woohoo!
Yay!
Yay! Thank you to all of my subscribers, all of whom are probably here right now. Thank you, thank you.
I have the book and I'm almost ready to read. I don't have the book and I'm ready to read. I will get it once the sprint starts. I just can't do it on my iPad. Never got to do it. So I'll get it in the first sprint.
I have the book.
Which means I won't be able to do the chapter.
Oh.
The chapter for us. Dang nabbit.
Okay, hang on. Let me see what I can see. Where
I can just get it on Scribd, or I can just check on Scribd real quick. I guess instead of getting on Hoopla. Or maybe if one of y'all has the audiobook for the first sprint. No.
Christina sometimes has the audiobook. Why do I not even have where? Oh, there's my Kindle. I was like, where's my Kindle app on this tablet?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe, hang on, I got to turn this off because it's beeping at me. Maybe we could just do like, let's read the first 3 chapters. Because usually we end up doing about 3 chapters, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I reconfigured my entire desktop. And I used to have all of the icons down the left side of the screen, but now I moved them all to the bottom. And so I keep looking, going, where are my icons? And I'm like, oh, they're down there.
Yeah.
All right. I got to close quit.
I guess, yeah. I have a digital only card at my library, so they don't have to worry about me running away with books since I also don't live there. So maybe yeah.
You know, I didn't even think about asking for that kind of a thing from the libraries. I mean, they may not have it because a couple of the libraries that I went to are in like small towns, villages, like on Long Island. And so my guess is that they wouldn't have a digital only card, but I bet New York City does. I should have gone into like the Manhattan Public Library and asked.
Yeah, or maybe digital only isn't the thing they have to select. Maybe it's like they just like type in the notes. So when you scan, if you go in there and scan a book, it's like, oh, you can't have access to this or whatever.
Maybe.
So maybe they could, maybe even like Miami-Dade could do that, because I wasn't contacted by a robot, I don't think. Like the emails I was getting seemed like they were from a person.
Okay.
And my friend Ro, they've mistaken her card presumably they mistaken it as like a resident card, because it has just kept renewing her subscription for free for 4 years.
Oh.
And renewed it again, and it will be renewed for 8 years. So now 8 years. So yeah, so she's like, maybe they just messed it up. So I think it's a real person that submits them. So maybe you could like if they say no, maybe you could ask for a digital only.
That's what I'm going to try to do. Digital only. I like that. Good tip, Mika.
Yes. My son kind of took over my Kindle. I hope he charged it. Yes, I'm currently charging my iPad. It's a 6%. So it'll be attached there. I have a few things on my channel, but I only have 8 subscribers. Wait, are you
How is that possible? Hang on. Am I subscribed to you, Christina?
I'm not subscribed to you. You mean like posted on your channel, or just like I'm working on things over there. Okay, what kind of things? Maybe the playlist, maybe not. But I fell asleep and didn't make it back to it yet. Wait, are you like starting to post, Christina? Is that what you're trying to say to us right now?
I'm trying to find Christina.
Yeah, since you're a mod, you should be able to click
I
on
can't
the.
find you. Wait, are you K Simmons 1031?
Maybe. But since you're a mod, you might be able to click on the comments through YouTube. You know what I mean? Like if you go
I
on
do.
YouTube,
I'm not, hang on, let me see if I can get on YouTube.
you can click
Um,
the fact that
let's see. Tina's book. You are on. Let me get into this live.
go to channel. Subscribe right there and then.
Everyone, stop. Be quiet. Okay, not you. This. Okay. Tina, go to channel. Subscribe.
Yay!
And I'm going to hit the little bell so I can get notified of everything. Now I got to unsubscribe to whoever this other person is that I subscribed to. Or not. They have one subscriber and it's me. All right. I should probably unsubscribe from them.
It's the name is Christina Simmons 3303. Because it adds a bunch of random numbers to your name, and that's what happened the first time I went live with Vivian for November 9, a long time ago. And I had to like change it so there wasn't those random numbers at the end.
All right, Christina, you're up to 10 subscribers.
Yay!
All right, let me get out of there so I can like focus. Okay.
Mika has the audiobook. Yay, Christina, for getting to subscribe.
Oh, good.
And
all right, Mika, you might be in charge to tell us how much we have to read this time.
Yes, at least for the first sprint. So like we'll see maybe like 30 minutes of reading, maybe 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
It's on Hoopla and Everend. Yes, at least it looks like it. Yes. Mm-hmm. If it's not on Hoopla, then I'll get on Everend. The first 3 chapters are like 20 minutes combined. That might be perfect.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I will figure out where I got the audio. Looking on my Kindle right now. Be right back. Looking for my Kindle right now. There you go.
Okay.
The first 5 would be 50 minutes.
Ooh.
Is that on a certain speed? Is that on 1 times or is that on 2 something?
Good question.
Yeah, it's British, so I'll probably put it down to 2 times speed. I think it's British, right? Yes, no videos yet. I've been thinking.
I know.
I'm excited for this, Christina, because I was doing the other day. We don't know what you look like. Like it'll be like a face reveal. Like
it's true. I don't have any idea. I have like an image in my head, but I don't know where that image came from.
Until Anne of Green Gables, I didn't know she had red hair. I assumed you had like dark brown hair, and you have red hair with freckles and like you're blonde. You're like
I have pictured
white
her with like dark brown hair that's short, and like she's probably 5'6". And I don't even know how old she is, but I know she has little kids. So I picture her being like, I don't know, in her late 30s. I know.
She has older. She has like older. She has like a 16-year-old. And then
so maybe she's older than that.
I also thought she said that she was in her 50s, but I could be wrong about that.
Really? Oh no, that's me. I was in my 50s. I think she's younger than me, just based on some of the stuff that she knows about that would have been like a little like 5 or 10 years younger than me. Oh no. Oh, you went away. Oh, we can't hear you. I can't hear you at all. Am I the only one that can't hear? Okay. All right. I can't, I can just see her, her circle photo thumbnail thing. Oh, here she comes back.
There you go. Can you hear me
Oh,
now?
I can hear you and see you.
Okay, great. This is my iPad that I just have so I can swipe up and it doesn't end the stream.
Okay.
Let me just text my sister if I can. Because she FaceTimed me. Where were we? I have been thinking, okay, yeah, about making videos. Exciting, exciting, exciting. I need to figure out where Crime and Cherries is first. Okay, the ebook, right? Of that book. Are you going to make a video about that book? Because I only have 4 hooplas. I'll need it to get done by Sunday. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay. I think Everend shows me the length, yeah, of 1x. So at the top right there, let me just I'm sorry, give me 1 second. I just want to make sure she doesn't. I'm live. Okay. On it, it'll show you like, at least for me it does. It shows me at the top. So like right there at the top, it shows me the X I'm at and the speed it's at. So this audiobook has 1 hour and 3 minutes left at 2.5.
Okay.
So it does that. It might show you a different speed, but I feel like the chapter is the length that it is on 1x speed. You know what I mean?
So wait, this book is on Everand? Is that what we decided? The audiobook is on Everand? Because I have Everand. Actually, why do we even care? Like, why don't we just do 5 chapters? And if it's 50 minutes on one time, then it's probably going to be like, it's not going to be any longer than 40 minutes on like 1.5, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Should we like plan to do that? Read the first 5 chapters? Wait, does that include, like, do we finish chapter 5 or do we stop after chapter 4?
That's for Mika, I guess, to answer. Right. I'm a short person. My eldest is 28 and my youngest is 16.
What?
I saw that on your Instagram story and the little pictures of his like bouquet, whatever it's called, right? The thing. That was so
Wow.
You can show us
I
face right
can't believe your oldest is 28.
Mm-hmm. That's really similar to like how old my siblings are. So I'm 18, and then my mom's oldest is 30.
Wow.
Yeah. But my dad
That's a good spread.
yeah, my dad had a kid before he met her, and he met her when he was my dad met my mom when he was 3 months old. And that was when my dad was 17.
When the kid was 3 months old.
Yes.
I was like, wait a minute, your dad met your mom when your dad was 3 months old?
No.
They've known each other since like
No.
preschool?
So 18 years, he's what, 50, he's 55, so 55 minus 18 years old, he had him. So he's probably 30 something now, I guess, my actual oldest sibling. But he moved out. He was 18 years older than me. So he moved out when he turned 18,
Right.
and never got to know him. So yeah, but that is crazy. Excited that you're going to prom. Okay, I just tried different speed and always the same. Okay, it's always the same length. Y'all can't hear me. Sorry about that. I'm looking at the speed of the chapter overview. Okay, that makes sense. That'll be at 1x speed. So it's 50 minutes at 1x. Then should we do the first 5?
I feel like, yeah, why not? Because what it'll be like 30, 35 minutes?
Yeah.
Which seems like if we, 30, 35 minutes, maybe 40 at the most. But I guess the question is that like the first 5 chapters, meaning all the way through chapter 5? or do we stop?
That's
Like,
next.
do we
Yes.
read chapter 5, Mika, or do we not read chapter 5?
Mm-hmm.
Where do we stop? That's what I would like to know.
I'm looking it up on Everend so I can try to see, I don't know, the name of the book. Oh wait, I have it on my watch to read. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. I have to type. I have to make a banner, so I'm gonna be.
Oh, I can tell you the name of the book.
Um.
New Arrivals at Hedgehog Hollow.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get this spelling from Goodreads. There you go. Okay. Reading, new. This is going to take me a minute, and I'm sorry about that. New.
That's okay.
Rivals at.
I keep getting these notifications saying Taylor Swift has posted a new video for the first time in a while. And I'm like, what? No, she has not.
It might be. Is it her? Is it like? It might be her
It's from
story.
Instagram. It's from Instagram. And I'm
Oh,
like, one, I'm not seeing any videos. And number two, she's been posting new stuff every day.
yeah.
Like,
On her story, even like she's been posting all the time. So
yeah, Instagram is just like, uh,
okay.
trying to make me get on the platform to see what Taylor's doing. And she's not doing anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. Ah, sorry it takes too long. From the beginning to CH to the end. Not of the book.
Not of the book.
End of CH5.
5.
Scroll at the bottom, maybe? Yeah, scroll at the bottom. There you go. Or you know what? No, that's not what I want to do. Okay, that includes chapter 5. Okay, great. So that'll be what we're doing.
Okay. Yeah.
We're in the
I'm up
comments.
for that.
Yes, through chapter 5. Hi, Courtney. How you doing today? Hope you're doing well.
Hello.
Okay, stupid laptop. Laptop is not working. Sorry about that. Saying hi. Okay, are we ready to get into our first sprint and start this book?
I am ready.
Okay, here we go. I might edit the colors of this banner just because I didn't get to fully do that, so I might do that. And yeah, okay.
Okay.
I think we'll see you when we're done. I might edit the banner too, so put done in the comments when you're done reading chapter 5.
Got it.
Cool. Happy reading. See you then. Okay, I think we're all done. I'm pretty sure. Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
Sorry. Let me make sure I'm wrong, because I had to switch back and forth multiple times, but I had to change my password for Hoopla because I forgot it. And I got signed in, so I had to switch it back and forth, but I'll stay on my phone for the rest of the stream. Okay. So we read the first 5 chapters and the prologue.
Yeah, which I'm glad that I read the prologue, because so much of that was good to have the refresher. Like, I didn't look back in my reading journal to see what the other one was about.
Yeah.
It was nice to have like, oh, okay, I remember that. And like figure out who everybody was again.
Yeah, it definitely took a minute to like readjust, and I kind of forgot who Hannah and Toby are. So Hannah and Toby are they're friends from college, maybe?
I guess I don't really remember them very much.
No.
But yeah, I guess.
Are they the neighbors? Are they neighbors to the other couple or someone?
No, I think they are Samantha's friends.
Yes.
But like maybe from college or maybe from before something. Hannah, anyway, I feel like. Didn't she stay with Hannah and I don't
Maybe.
know. I feel like I can't really remember.
Hannah and Toby are James and Sam's friends. Okay, so they were friends as like couple friends, right? Toby was James' friends in college. Okay.
Oh, yes. Yep, that's right.
Yes. Mm-hmm. What did we think so far? What do we think in this first 5 chapters?
I think that Josh's dad is like, truly, what is going on?
So Beth was married to Josh.
I don't think married. I think they were just dating.
It didn't say they were married first, and he found out she was married and was gonna leave her husband, but then he found out that what's his name? Josh found out that Beth's husband was his father. But they were
Right. I think it was that Beth was dating a married man and had broken up with the married man. And then it turns out that the married man was his dad.
Yes, they weren't married because his mom and dad were married.
Okay, that's awkward.
That's horrific. And she's pregnant with another child by him. Oh my god.
But
and
like,
also,
yeah, how do you like, okay, Beth and Paul are dating, right? Fine, date whoever you want. Like, if you're gonna date a married man, you're gonna date a married man, whatever.
yeah.
But then when you break up with the married man, you start dating that married man's son?
Yeah, at their office. At the office they share together. You are both at their receptionist.
And then when you're the married man and you know that your ex-girlfriend is now dating your son, you decide that you're going to date her too? So like the 3 of you are all dating each other, but the son doesn't know it? I mean, ew.
Yeah, it's
I mean, presumably all these people are having sex with each other, right? Gross.
Yeah.
You're having sex with the same person that your dad is? That your son is?
That's disgusting. Like, that's
gross. What is wrong with these people?
That is such a common trope in romance books. Like, when there's an age gap.
What is going on?
That's such a like polyamorous romances where there's multiple heroes for one heroine and their brothers or their father and son. And then also on top of that, it's a common one where if there's an age gap and the hero's older, he had a crush on her mom, and then her dad started dating her, and then he was like, I don't know where to go. And then, 18 years later, when that child grows up,
this is why I will never live in a small town. There's nobody to date. So you have to date everybody's like family. Gross. Yeah. But not at the same time.
No.
Like, it's bad enough to have to date like somebody's family member, but not at the same time. Gross. Gross,
But
gross, gross.
other than that, and the fact that Chloe, why is she still friends with Chloe? Why does she want to try to get a relationship with Chloe? That's nor here nor there. But
Yeah.
other
Well, but
than
I was
that,
glad to see that they weren't like super best friends again.
yes. Yeah. Yeah. Because I mean, do you remember when she shouted at her in front of the whole entire family? Like, I was just remembering that, like, that's like unforgivable. Like, that's not.
Yeah.
I guess like stoop down, I guess now, like Chloe, making Chloe like stoop down and like, I don't know. But other than that kind of stuff, it's been cute, and I like the hedgehogs and like her rescuing the little girl who was like having a hard time.
Yeah.
That was cute. Let's see where we were. We were high up there in the comments. We had a lot to get through.
I know.
Okay, right here. I believe this was actually on okay, it's on Read and Listen on KU.
Oh, okay.
Well, the first book, I think the first book that's where I listened to it the first time.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi Kenny, how you doing? Glad you could join today. What is going on with me? I'm assuming with the screen because I was popping in and out. Sorry about that. I also changed the color of the banner because
I like the pink banner.
yeah, it's a little bit pink, a little purple, like magenta color that I think matches the colors that are on the cover as well with the yellow.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah. Poor Josh. Yes. I'm assuming when he got stuck.
Josh.
Also, when he got stuck in the hedgehog costume, that's when that comment popped up. So.
Oh, now I'm spilling everything.
Oh no. Are you drinking? Is that a soda or is that coffee?
Soda. It's soda.
Yeah.
That's what. And I'm eating some like spicy peanuts.
Ooh, I'm gonna
So
do this.
it's a spicy Paul and Beth situation.
Yeah. We're done yet. Saying hi, done, hi. More hedgehogs, less cooties, please.
Yes, less cooties. Gross.
But I do like the humor and the hedgehogs, of course. Yes, they're very adorable. I think it is. It's very fun. I think it's gonna be hopefully more fun than book one, because book one was like sad, like dying people and like ending a relationship with an abusive parent, and like it was a lot. So hopefully this book's gonna be funner. Hi Chris. Hello Tina. Hope you're having a good day. My day's been pretty good so far. This is gonna be fun. We've had some stress with the kitten that we rescued. But yeah, how's your day been?
My day has been super busy, but good. Like I feel like I've gotten some clarity on the one big thing that I needed some clarity on. So that's good.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. Saying hi. Saying hi. Saying hi.
Hi,
I think I only read through chapter 4 in the prologue, and then we kind of got. I was like, where do I read at? And then yeah, so I went through chapter 4, and then oh gosh, I starred that comment. Never mind. And then I'm actually done.
Okay.
Christina saying, "Don't wait for me. I have to get lunch and send my husband off. Gotta get a few things done. Gotta find my Kindle, pull up the book. Yeah, gotta do all the stuff. So we won't wait for you. Thank you for letting us know. You'll catch up. Sound good. Sound good. And got your second coffee.
Oh, I might make some coffee for the next one.
Yes, I want to go get something to eat because I haven't really eaten anything this morning. So.
Tina, look at you with your comment. Very British. How you going, Kenny? That's a very British thing to say.
I was in reference to how are you going in the book? Like how far are you going? So is that
this
British?
is what all my British friends say. Instead of saying how are you or how's it going, they're all how you going.
Huh.
Kenny,
I don't know.
right?
I mean,
they say how you going.
I do also say how you going or how are you going?
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I never I don't know. Found that Audible. Yay. Coffee. I'm wearing my Monday shirt, a disgusted owl behind a large cup of coffee with the word no.
No. Oh, that's your Monday shirt. Okay.
You're done. Kenny is done.
Uh,
But it is too late for another coffee. Do you have decaf coffee? I might go make a decaf coffee.
I don't have decaf, but caffeine doesn't really affect me. But sometimes I am like, oh, it's too late to have coffee. But then I'll have tea. And
Yeah.
I'm like, for whatever reason, like coffee seems to me like a morning drink, but tea I can drink all day. But the
Yeah.
caffeine is the same.
My parents have a cup of coffee with dinner. Like they.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My grandparents always did too. That's all we ever drank when I was growing up. Coffee for every
Yeah.
beverage was
And
coffee.
like it doesn't affect my mood, or my like. It doesn't give me more energy because I grew up drinking coffee with my parents, and
Maybe that's true too.
my mom didn't limit coffee when she was pregnant, so she was drinking it all day, every day, and so it doesn't affect me. But
Yeah.
the heart condition, they're like, you need to limit your coffee intake. You need to limit your caffeine.
Oh.
So I try to stay under 100 milligrams. That was me saying that. Me, like, I put that on there for no reason. But yeah. Coffee containers don't have the milligram amount of caffeine on them. I look on them and they don't say how much is in like a tablespoon of coffee or whatever, which is like a tablespoon of the grind or whatever.
Yeah.
They should say how much is in there. Like soda does and stuff like that.
Yeah, because you can make your coffee super strong or super weak.
Yeah.
And you would think strong coffee would have more caffeine than weak coffee, right?
Yeah, because you're adding more grounds to the water, so it's
like 2 scoops would have more than 1. So it wouldn't just be I don't know. I'm making this up on logic.
But also like pregnant people, they're not supposed to have more than 8 ounces of coffee, which how much is in 8 ounces of coffee? That could depend. If you're having 8 ounces,
but I don't know how much I'm going to have like 8 ounces of espresso, right?
Yeah.
Which is not exactly the same thing as 8 ounces.
No, it's not. Having, I don't know, a Red Bull or something. Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Sorry. My landlord, I just got an email from my landlord. I'm still dealing with this like stupid thing. So carry on. Keep reading the comments.
Okay. Read your email. Beth is a user. We don't like Beth. His dad is the worst.
His dad is the worst.
Yes. Yeah, no. She was dating a married man. She was dating his married father and then was also dating him. Great. Awesome. How many people are getting hurt in this situation? Mother, father, son, and their girlfriend. Maybe the first baby was his child. After all, that's what I thought it was gonna be. When she rolled up pregnant, I'm like, oh no, it's his. She's like, I need to doctor him. I'm like, that's his baby, isn't it? I'm gonna.
That I didn't think about that at all, but maybe. Ooh, I was like, I thought it was like something going on with his dad, like his dad was sick or his dad was dying or his dad something.
That's what you get for dating an old man. I mean, come on.
2 kids, apparently.
Yeah. And go after his son. That's user behavior. That's crazy, though. That's insane.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Yes, a lot of ill. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I feel like Chloe's definitely like very narcissistic, very selfish.
So like all of these people, not all of them, but half of this cast of characters is.
Yeah.
Like half the people in this book are awful people and the other half are like the greatest people. Yeah. There's nobody that's just sort of in between.
No. So she has an aunt that was mean to her. That aunt that was talking to Chloe, that's a good aunt, right?
I think so. Well, because there was an aunt that was mean to her, but then also Chloe's mom was mean to her.
Yes.
And Chloe's mom came around.
So maybe that was Chloe's mom, maybe? Her aunt?
But I thought it said great aunt.
Yes. I don't know.
Anyway, I know that there was an aunt that, like, Chloe's mom was really mean to her, but then Chloe's mom came around.
Yeah. That seems to make sense.
But her mom did not come around.
No.
Yeah.
Can I join the stream? I have to say something. Do you want to join? You can join.
Yes, we're here. Yes, Kenny.
Let me send you the link.
Kenny, this is gonna. Kenny's gonna be
It's gonna take
hilarious.
me a minute. So you're gonna
This
have
is
to give me a second.
this is gonna be good.
Yes. Back. Okay. Invite guest, copy link. There you go. And then go over to Instagram. I'll just put the link in the thingy. So, in the group chat. So, there you go. There is the link, Kenny. Hop on whenever.
Hop on. Tell us what you really think.
Yes. The one she's actually pregnant can't be his. No, because it's been a while. And was she with him when she was like when? How long has it been since she gave birth? Let me unstar this comment real quick. But how long has it been?
That I don't know. But the one before, it is interesting that everybody seemed to just assume that the one before belonged to the dad, not to the son. But I don't know how they would know that. Yeah. Unless they had broken up. But it didn't sound like they had broken up. Kenny!
No.
Kenny's going to shed some light on this.
What can I see in your website? We need to know.
I think Beth is the worst. I know we hate Chloe. Chloe, fine. But Chloe was misguided, right? Mm-hmm. Her whole life, she was the golden child. So we can't forgive Chloe for what she did, but we can understand why. Beth knew Josh was her lover's dad, like son.
Yeah.
She knew.
Yeah.
She knew.
Yeah.
And then the audacity to show up as Josh's girlfriend's fundraiser and go, "Oh, I'm sorry, please help me. Oh no, Josh, you have to pay attention. I'm sorry, you have to listen to me." Why?
Yeah.
The audacity.
Yeah, it's got to be something big though. Although I guess then they've been like, she's been calling him and they've been talking and stuff on the phone, which I thought was weird. Well.
Which I was surprised at, yeah.
And then the line of, "Oh, but they're your half brother. He's your half brother. You have to be in his life." Why?
No. Yeah.
Why?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
We don't like Beth. We don't like Beth now. No.
It's gross.
I think she's worse. I think she's worse.
Yeah. Have you read this book before?
I haven't read this book before.
Okay.
But I did read chapter 6.
Okay.
Even though it's so a lot of this action is in chapter 6. Why?
Okay.
Why?
Oh my gosh. All right. So what did you see Mika's or somebody's comment about, like, I think the first one belongs to Josh?
The first one. Okay, so I think the reason why the whole thing blew up is because I think she found out that she was pregnant with the dad's baby.
How does she know it's the dad's baby though?
Yeah.
To be fair, with Josh, would you think otherwise? If you found out your girlfriend,
and then all of a sudden she's like, "I'm pregnant," I would think it was mine. And then when she was like, "Oh, by the way, it's your dad's," I'd be like, "Well, how do you know that?"
It's an insane sentence, but yeah, I mean, I would
like it could be either one of us.
You assume, and maybe there's a reason, but yeah, I'm very scared.
And then she comes back. She comes pregnant again.
And she has something really important to tell Josh. What could it be? Do we find out in chapter 6?
No, you find out like some background information.
Okay.
That made me extra annoyed. which
Oh.
means that either she knew. She knew. They worked together.
Yeah.
She knew.
Yeah.
And that makes it
Chloe,
even worse. Like, at least with Chloe felt some kind of guilt for what she did. That's
Yeah.
why she like kicked Sam out and
Right.
all that stuff. And then showed up
Yeah.
at the end like, oh my gosh, is James cheating on me? Are you cheating with James? And Sam's like, why? And she's like, well, that's because we did that with you. There was
Yeah.
guilt there. And
Right.
she was a golden child.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not forgivable, but it's understandable how she behaved. You can trace it from A to B. But with Beth, it's you're a user. You're
Yeah.
a user, girl.
Yeah. And I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot that Chloe knew that Sam liked him or was in love with him, was together with him. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna be mad. And you're gonna be mad. Get to chapter 6. You're gonna be mad.
Okay. we're gonna let's see how much we're gonna read in the next one. So we can
All right.
get
I'm curious.
read
I'm
chapter
also
6.
really curious what Beth's deal is, like what this big secret is that she has to talk to Josh about.
Yes. Dun dun dun. Okay, chapter 6 is 22 minutes. Chapter 7, I think we could probably read through chapter 9. So read 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Okay.
Because it's 22 minutes, 15 minutes, 6 minutes, and then 3 minutes.
Okay.
Is Christina still here? If it's unscribed.
Mm-hmm.
The audiobook for most of Jessica Redland stuff were on scribed.
Yeah.
As well.
It's she's getting it's on script, and then KU as well with the audiobook. So maybe you can't find your Kindle, you can get it on script.
I'm listening to it on scribed, but I don't have the read and listen on KU for some reason. So I'm just listening to it unscribed while I'm doing my hair, which is why my hair is like this. But
we're like, let's see the hair.
No, it's two, because I've sectioned it off. So there's 2 sections here. I'm working on this section now, and the rest of it is just twists.
Oh, nice.
Cute. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a growth safe hairstyle. It helps my hair grow.
That's good.
Yeah.
But get to chapter 6. You will.
All right, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so then our next conversation is going to be like off the rails, is what we're telling us, right?
Okay, so let me update the banner. This one, let me just edit this. Okay, through from chapter. Through chapter 9, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Space, boom. There we go. Okay, save and select. Okay, so we're gonna read chapter 6 and then through chapter 9. Let's go. Okay, happy reading. Okay, we are all done, right?
Okay. Yeah.
That? Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Kenny, you weren't joking.
You were not joking. That was insane. And this is I don't know. This is really what I'm thinking. I mean, I think that she purposely likes abusing people. She purposely manipulating people, right? Like she wanted to hurt him on purpose.
Tell me this woman did not realize that she could use the guy's son to make him jealous
I didn't even think about
and
that.
get him back.
I think
Tell
that's
me.
exactly what she was doing. I
Tell me she
100% agree with you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
100%.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, she's terrible.
And oh, I don't want people to think that I'm just sleeping with the boss to get what was it, to get a promotion or something. Just
Right.
don't tell anyone, especially your dad.
That
Yeah.
was weird. Yeah, like, so do you think that they never slept together? Because they didn't for months, but after, like, is that why there's no possibility it's his kid?
So it looks like they broke up.
Yeah.
They kept breaking up. She kept doing this cold 1 minute, hot the next thing.
Mm-hmm.
So if they were sleeping together, they would not have been, like, it wasn't consistent anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know. The whole thing is unsavory.
Yeah.
Mika,
And like the fact that she said his son, he has a son to the son is like the craziest thing ever. Like, that is just like, I can't even wrap my head around the fact that she was just like, and he has a son, and like you're talking.
When she said that,
you're talking to the son.
When she said that to his face in chapter 9, in chapter 6, I was like, oh, so you know what you're doing. Oh, so you know what you're doing. This is a con.
Fast. She didn't even like wait a day. She was moving on him like that very second.
Yeah.
Like that. So I was like, yeah, you know what you're doing. You know this, you know what you're doing.
And the whole, we need to take it slow. What? Yeah. For 2 years, we're taking it slow?
Yeah. So how old is Josh's dad?
Probably like in his 50s.
Like that's...
Because Josh is what, 28, 29 years old? He's the same age as Sam.
Yeah.
And Sam's 29.
Yeah. And I was thinking at first, okay, maybe she manipulated him because of the way she's acting. But then she said, I was 17. Which maybe that's not true.
Now, it's in the UK, the age of consent is 16. So it is, it's frowned upon, but it is legal that a 17-year-old would be in a relationship with an older man here.
It's legal. And in some states in the United States, it is legal. It is legal in a lot of states it's legal. With any age, like 16 is the age, and then above for marriage. If you get married, you have to have your parents' consent though, if you're 16.
No, I don't think so.
You have to wait until you're in America. You have to, if you want to get married as a minor, if you're of the age of consent, you have to get your parents to like sign the marriage contract with you. And your parents can do it without your consent as well in states. Yeah. And force you to get married as a minor. But regardless of the legality of it, I feel like a 17-year-old is a child, and it's also
he is a user. He is a user.
Yeah.
He used her and then kept saying, oh, I'm going to leave my wife. I'm going to leave my wife. I love you. I'm going to leave my wife. And then never did. He absolutely used her.
Well, eventually, after she got pregnant, he did.
Yeah.
I think, I'm not going to lie, if he could have gotten away with it, I 100% think he would have kicked Beth to the curb. I think the only reason why he went along with everything is because Josh found out and Josh told his mom immediately. I think if he could have, he would have continued with it.
Yeah, because he continued with it as long as he could have continued with it, and he didn't stop it. Someone else did.
Yeah.
For like 10 years. Right? For like 10 years they were together.
7 years, yeah, for 7 years. For the 5 years, and then the 2 years after that, and then maybe
5 years, and then 4 years, 9 years.
9 years, yeah.
That's crazy.
9 years and 2 babies.
And the only reason why that ended everything with his wife and stuff is because Josh found out.
Yeah.
And told his mom.
Yeah, I was not expecting this book to get that crazy as well. I thought the mom was done, so we're good. We're done. Not gonna be crazy, but and then those poor little hedgehogs got ran over. That was so sad. Like that was also
what about the hedgehogs that got like
mange?
Is that what you're talking about? The box of
No, I'm talking about the ones that got ran over.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I was also eating while I was reading this, and so they're talking about the mange and the eggs and the bugs. I was like, ah, and it was so gross. I was like, oh no, maybe I should have eaten sooner. But yeah,
I thought this one was going to be about the Gwendolyn's family that keep trying to get money. I thought it was going to be that. I didn't know that it was going to go into like Beth and Josh's dad, because I thought that part of the story was done and dusted. There was nothing that needed to be said about that.
Yeah, but I totally forgot about it. I totally forgot about that. And I also forgot about Gwendolyn's family and the money. I didn't even. So book 2 is book 3 is Family Secrets, and then it's a wedding, and then Chasing Dreams, and then Christmas Miracles. So like maybe the next book is going to get even, I don't know, crazier.
All right. Not for nothing, but I sort of feel like if the last book is Christmas Miracles, maybe that needs to be like our December book. And we need to read like all of them at some point so that in December or November or whatever, when we decide to do this, we're reading the Christmas book, and that's like the end of Hedgehog Hollow.
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea, because it's only 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's only 3 books after this one.
And it's I think it's still going. It's an ongoing series for Jessica Redland. But have you read Starry Skies Over Chocolate Pot Calf?
I have, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I liked it. I liked it a lot, Kenny.
I love that book so much.
Is it tie in at all or no?
I loved it. Huh?
Does it tie in at all to?
All of the books are different like stories, but they're set in a particular area. So this series is set outside of Whitesboro Bay.
Yep.
And like books like Starry Skies Over Chocolate, it takes place on a high street by the sea. So each like cafe or store has an owner that their story is told.
Like each book focuses on a different
person.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah. It says it's on the Whitesboro Bay. Like that book is part of Whitesboro Bay, but it's also a part of the Christmas on Castle Street series.
Yeah.
So like each store has like and then there's one, I forgot what it's called, a Bayview, I think, that is set in a nursing home that's in Whitesboro Bay.
There's the Lake Distance. I'm assuming that's what it says, but I don't know. Let me look.
Lake District.
Yes.
Well, wait, what do you guys think about Sam and Josh moving in together? Does this seem sudden?
Why not? No, why not?
Big deal, isn't it? You've been with somebody?
I guess they've been together. They haven't been together for long, but I feel like they seem right. It seems like they're going to get married in book 4.
Oh, I love his aunt.
In book 4.
His aunt is the best person in the world. She's like, okay, so when you guys getting married, okay, here comes the bride. I love her so much.
You put a lot of pressure to me. I feel like there's going to be a breakup here.
I hope not.
I think there's going to be a breakup before this book is over. I'm predicting it.
And do you think they're
And
going to
they're
stay
hanging
apart?
out together, but I'm predicting a breakup.
Okay.
Well, I own the wedding book, so.
Oh, I'm also
Don't
going
read
to
the synopsis.
predict that he might get back with Beth.
I'm gonna. If he does that, he's the worst person. Like,
I mean,
I know she's a user, and
she seems really good at getting the men in this family to fall for her.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's go through some of his comments. We have a ton of comments. I have y'all on low sound. I'm going to be rereading. I'll be rewatching later. And chatting on IG. Okay, yeah. So next session is Wednesday. Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Same time here.
I will be working, so you guys won't see me. But
okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. We'll let you know where we are, and then come back on Monday.
Yes. Yeah. I'll put it in the comments after today where we went to. So for Christina, and then we'll put it in the comments in the IG chat on Wednesday. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you think she started something with Josh as revenge, or obviously to make him jealous, but also
just to make him jealous? Absolutely.
Ooh.
Because 3 months.
Revenge. Is she really evil? Maybe revenge too. Like if she is evil, that would be like a good way to dig at the dad, right?
Yeah. Or to hurt the family even more. Like maybe she's not the wife or something like that. And like,
I mean, if she really wanted to hurt the dad, and she'd just go to the wife. She'd just go to Josh's mom.
You're right.
I think she's just dumb.
Mm.
She's dumb, but smart at the same time. If you know,
I know.
Manipulative. Watching your reactions is priceless. I can't wait. Can't wait to get into this. Yes.
Christine, you are in for a treat. Beth is the worst person.
I know her. Yes.
Bad. She's bad.
Yeah. My heart is broken for Josh when she said the son was the reason.
Wasn't the reason, right?
The son was like when she was when they were having the lunch together, and she said, "Oh, and my married boyfriend has a son," aka Josh. Yeah, that was honestly horrific. That was bad. The one reason it might be because it might actually be Josh's child. This is the one reason it might actually be Josh's child.
Okay, we've got theories. We've got conspiracy theories. Okay,
so we think it's because only told the dad it was his to finally get him back. Oh, okay, to get him to leave.
A very good point.
That is very true. That is very true. And now she might be trying to use the baby to get Josh. Ooh, okay. Like the first
that
baby.
makes it even.
So that she can get the dad back.
Yeah.
She could get
Josh back. Yeah.
Get Josh to then like make the dad jealous to get the dad back. So then they get together. I don't know. She's crazy, this woman.
So do we think that first kid is Josh's?
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm going to say.
But that's wishful thinking on my part.
I feel like, well, I don't know. Because I'm thinking if I'm Josh and some woman tells me that she's pregnant with my dad's baby, and I have also been sleeping with her so that it's possible the child is mine.
Yeah.
Would I be like, would I be forcing a paternity test, or would I just be like, fine, you and my dad can go live happily ever after? Like if it's possible that it's mine, do I press it or do I not? I don't know.
Beth feels like the kind of person who would come after you if you never did that with child support court papers.
And to get like, even if you don't want the child, like I feel like even if Josh was like, I don't want to be a dad and I'm not being a dad to your kid, to sign over his parental rights so that like he doesn't even have to think about it. He's just like, legally, I have no obligations to this child. Yeah.
I don't think he can sign over. I think legally he still has to pay child support no matter what, even if he doesn't want to have anything to do with this kid.
Really? I
I
thought
think
if you
the US
just say,
requires
just like when you give up, when you put babies in those boxes, that sounds insane. When you put them in those like safety deposit box, whatever it's called, like at the fire
You
station,
gonna lock her,
like
baby?
that
right. When you
literally is happening.
abandon your baby and nobody knows like who the mom, like, yes, then you give up your rights. But I think,
And when kids get taken away from their parents in foster care, sometimes they have to sign over their parental rights and terminate them so they no longer are a guardian. Which, I mean, wouldn't make sense. You'd have to pay child support. That child is legally has no connection to it all.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
Well,
I don't know.
I'm not slut shaming. I'm going back to what Viv said, but she's nasty. She's nasty.
Either way, yes.
She's sleeping with, and not even to wrap it up. Nasty. Not slut shaming. Do whatever you want, but nasty.
yeah.
And when she kissed Josh, that was so weird because Josh was like, I don't know. She was like, I haven't kissed someone other than him in a long time or something like that, right? She said something about kissing him.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's just like horrendous. Like that's just like so...
This is just a messed up situation. It's messed up. It's messed up. It's messed up. What do you think about Josh's friend saying it's time for you to call your dad and like make amends? What do we think about that?
I was
I
like,
think isn't it?
I can see what. Yeah, go to
No, go ahead.
I can see where he's coming from. It's the guy who raised him, sure. But like Josh said, he doesn't know everything. And I doubt he'd be on the dad's side if he knew everything. So there's something that Josh hasn't told him yet about what happened. And we don't know that yet. So
yeah. And I think that's also a very common response from like people. Like that's a very common thing to be like, you should make amends to your parents no matter how they treated you.
Yeah.
And so even though he did do something horrifically wrong, that's still people's instinctual response, whether it's the person going through it or someone in their life. So, if he does get back with her, it's because it's his child. Yeah, which I don't think he would do. Like,
I do not think he would do that.
Like, you don't have to, like, you can be a part of that child's life and not be with her. And I think he would be smart enough to know that.
I feel like there has to be, it's building to something, right?
Yes.
All of this drama is building to something. And I feel like that is what makes sense to me, is that the baby is his, or she tells him the baby is his. And then he feels like he has to take care of the kid.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden he's back with Beth and they break it. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe Samantha's like, no, you don't have to take care of this kid. I don't know, somehow. And then they break up and then he's back with Beth. And then at the end of the day, I think he and Samantha are together. But maybe the wedding in book 4 is Beth and Josh.
Oh.
Maybe the wedding is the dad.
I cannot believe that.
You know what would be annoying as well is that the way Jessica Redland writes her stories, you know something big is happening after that. So you have to continue reading.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
She's not setting that up for
Right.
it to just be they get together and that's it. And it's not going to be some small thing either.
No.
It's very like any of y'all ever read the After series? Anna Todd. It's Harry Styles fan fiction, but that's not the point. And so I read it like 5 times or whatever. But it's just they keep breaking up, getting back together, breaking up, and they're both like basically like abusing each other, and like they keep getting in like stupid fights about like stupid things, and it's constant. You're never settled down because they get back together, and then suddenly, something insane happens, and then they break up again, and then they think something else happened, and then they don't get back together because of whatever reason, and then it's just this is what it's feeling like. It's feeling like that was much crazier, but this feeling like it's gonna be like a roller coaster of cliffhangers and craziness and cheating and insanity. Yeah.
I mean, at that point, just get a restraining order for each other.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did she? No, she didn't try to do that. He did almost get arrested. And kicked out. He almost killed someone. Yeah, multiple times. But that was 15-year-old Tina reading that, eh? Yeah, but that was, I don't know. That series was crazy, dude. That series was crazy. It was made into movies. But I haven't watched most of them. Anyway.
Mika says that she suspects the dad kicked her to the curb.
Ooh.
I don't know. I want to trust
that to be true. Dad broke up with her before.
Yeah.
Why not break up with her again?
Yeah. I want to trust the dad. I want the dad to become a good character, because it seems like they're trying to set layers to make it like to make him like seem like a good guy. And like
I don't think he seems like a good guy at all yet.
Well, they're saying
having sex with a 17-year-old employee of his?
Yes. That's not what I meant. What I'm saying is like they're setting layers to make him seem good, and then we're having this element of really not the only thing he did wrong, but one of the main things he did wrong was that she was 17. So what if she was lying? What if Beth wasn't?
She was his employee.
Like, she was an employee. What if she was like 18 or 19 or 20 or something like that? And they were lying about the years, and she was manipulating him because Beth seems like the worst. Or
like, you know, we're giving Beth a hard time, but I think the dad is almost as icky, is more icky.
Yeah, it's just
the dad is worse than she is.
Yes, if she was 17,
is worse than she is.
Yes, if he wasn't lying,
he did that to his son. He did it to his son.
Yeah.
But what was the guy saying? Oh, well, he gave him the business, he gave him the house and all of that. I was like, that's the least he could have done.
Yeah.
He did the bare minimum.
Business. I bet Josh owned 60% of the business, right?
Yeah.
I bet Josh was like, you're fired. You're fired. I'm buying you out of your shares. You have no say in it because I'm the majority shareholder.
Yeah. And like that place where they live is really small, right? And I'm sure that got out to their patrons. They've got regulars, right? So if it was to save the business, because people would not go to their vet practice knowing that.
Yeah.
If it was the only one in town, they would.
I mean, it is like in a village. So yeah. Oh, you think it's hush money? Fair. Oh, don't do this. Don't do this. I don't tell your mother. I'll pay you. Don't tell your mom. And Josh was like, no, I'm telling mom.
Yeah. I won't tell mom, and then tell them after you get the money. Yeah.
It just sucks. The whole thing sucks.
Yeah. I'm excited to see how it happens next, though. I think it'll be hoping it gets a little bit more settled down, and we get to not have too much turmoil with Beth in the next couple chapters. Hi Paula.
Hey,
how you
Paula.
doing? Hope you're doing well. Maybe the dad found out it's not his baby. Maybe the baby she's pregnant with right now isn't his baby. Or maybe the previous baby is someone else's baby. That's what they're.
What if it's Dan's baby? We haven't met a brother yet. He's got two, like, not adoptive, but like friend brothers, right?
Yeah, we've only met the one friend.
And Dan's the other. So what if it's like Dan's baby? Look, I would not put it past her to be making rounds in the men in the family. I wouldn't put it past her.
But would they do that to him? Because I feel like they're set out to be good characters, and the dad isn't.
The dad was totally set out to be a good character until he started doing shady shit.
Yeah.
I hope that in the next 2 chapters we find out what Beth has to say.
Yes.
About this.
What do you guys think of the dual?
I like that. I
POVs?
like that a lot. I do. I think
Um,
that I prefer when that happens in books. I prefer when, especially in romances, when you get if there's a male main character, the male main character's perspective.
I always find that I end up preferring one person over the other. Like, I'm reading The Kind Worth Killing by Peter Swanson, and it has a dual like 2 POVs, and I'm preferring one character's POV over the next. So I'm like, get to the next person already. But in this, I'm not experiencing that. It's actually fairly well balanced.
Yeah, I think it depends on the characters. So, like, in this, I don't love the audiobook narrator for him, but I like seeing his perspective. There are books where I have a little bit of a preference, typically, but I was reading a Year One by Nora Roberts, and it's kind of like season 7 of The Walking Dead, if you watch that, where there's 3 different groups of people that are nowhere near each other, and they're kind of like trying to physically get to another location. And so I don't like most of them, and I only like this one group, and we're not getting back to them, so we're just in these 2 people's lives, seeing them, travel, and we're not getting back to them. So it depends on the situation. But for this, I'm liking it. Yeah. Okay. Do we want to read a bit more, or is that how y'all feeling? Y'all are much later than I am.
I could read a little.
I'm good. But I need to.
Okay.
What time is it for you right now, Viv?
It's 7:15.
Oh, Paul is
7:15.
Paula is live now, I think.
It's, or maybe in 15 minutes or something of the sort. Or maybe that was like 15 minutes ago. I don't know.
I can do another round, or I can go make dinner.
Do you want to do, I don't know, do we want to call it here? Because the next chapter is 9 minutes long. Do you want to do like a little bit, or do we want to, what are we thinking?
What did you say? The next chapter is what?
The next chapter is 9 minutes long, so it's not too long, but we could do maybe like a short one, and then we could call it, or we could call it here, or like, what are you feeling? 9 minutes, 7 minutes.
I'll leave it up to you guys.
Mika, what do you think? You're later than we are. Mika's
I guess I would prefer if we did something a little bit shorter, because I do have to deal with the kitten in a little bit. So the kitten is we having a hard time with her, so I want to go help my parents with that.
All right, let's do one more chapter then. One more?
One more chapter?
Two? How many more? I don't know. I'm okay to keep going, and a short one is good.
Okay, let's do 2 more chapters. Let's do 10 and 11.
Okay.
And that's like 10 minutes and then 8 minutes.
Okay.
If that works.
It works for me.
Sorry being indecisive here.
No, that's fine.
So 10 and then 11. Space. There we go. Okay. Save. Nope. Don't want to remove that one. Okay.
All right.
Yes. Okay. Let's get back. Let's get into reading our last 2 chapters for today. Happy reading.
Happy reading.
Are we all done?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry about that. My partner came in. Husband came in.
No, it's fine. Wow, that was so sad, and I was not expecting it to go there and have all that to happen.
Little babies.
Yeah, and like it was just like 7 of them died in that one chapter, and that was just like not it.
Poor
Yeah, that's just all
Ricky.
that happened, right?
But do you feel like she's being a little bit dramatic? I failed everyone. I failed Gwendolyn. I failed
Yes.
everybody in my life.
She needs to make a decision on what she needs to do with her life, because she's at this crossroads bit where she's like, but I need money to keep Hedgehog Hollow open, and I need money to do this and do that. I don't know.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think she could definitely almost do it. Like I don't know financially actually, but like with Josh and stuff like that, and he's a part of it. And then I don't know how much money that's make, but probably a lot of money. I mean,
Probably a lot of money. Yeah.
I don't know, but I mean that's real expensive, and like all that kind of stuff. Until like I don't know, maybe
I don't think we pay property tax in the UK. I don't think so. And she owns the house, so she doesn't have to pay like rent and stuff. It's mostly like bills.
Yeah.
So what is she doing? Why is she still being a teacher?
Yeah.
Go down to part-time if you don't want to do full-time.
I mean, no, but she does well, and then that whole thing she's being dramatic about, well, I'll let my colleagues down. I'll let my boss down. And I'm like, 100%. These people don't care.
Yeah. And the only person you'd be letting down would be his aunt, and she would be happy that you're pursuing what you need to pursue. Like she
the
cares
aunt
about
is constantly telling her, no, go home.
Yeah.
Go home.
This woman has like an overinflated sense of how important she is.
Yeah.
And I say that in the nicest way, but the idea that like, oh, I have to do everything for everyone, and if I don't succeed, then I have failed everybody and everything, and everyone will be so disappointed. And I'm like,
she was like that in the first book, to be fair. So it's just now it's this extra thing because of she's taken it upon herself to take over Hedgehog Hollow as her calling.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, like so if not property taxes, Josh is paying. I don't know, but like Josh could pay for the bills.
Yeah, Josh is.
And then like the only thing she needs are vet things. Like the supplies she needs, he has. Like,
and also like Josh can pay for the bills, but like I mean, I'm not so in favor of like, well, let's just let a man take care of us for a while.
Okay, in my head, when she pointed out that Josh was like a vet, I was like, then go work for his vet company. She was talking about, oh, I've been a registered nurse for X amount of years and I've got all this training, but why do I think I can do this with just a handful of like internships and stuff? I'm like, your boyfriend's a vet. Go work. Go work for him.
Yeah. Or if
feel that worried.
Yeah, and as the relationship gets more serious, maybe combining the vet office and the rescue, like having them fund each other and give each other patience and stuff like that.
She got into this whole thing because of Mickleby, Mr. Mickleby or whatever his name was.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, I owe it to Gwendolyn and Mickleby to like carry on their legacy. And I'm like, no, you don't. Like, you don't.
No, you don't.
Yeah, that is accurate.
Anyway,
also,
who thinks she might be pregnant?
Yeah, definitely. I think so.
Wait, what? Oh,
I
no,
think
say me something again.
I mean, something's going on with her, and I feel like she might be pregnant.
She almost fainted.
Oh, I was gonna. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. I
was
thought
like
she
nauseous and sick to her stomach.
But you feel faint when they're pregnant. Is that a common thing? Fainting? Maybe
something.
lightheadedness? I don't know. That's crazy. I didn't even think about her being pregnant.
Mika, I have gotten to that particular twist in The Kind Worth Killing. So now the book is infinitely more enjoyable now that I know that's happening. So
yeah. And Mika was just diamond painting as well while doing that. Guess where we're at. Okay, there you go. You can't run an animal rescue part-time. Yeah, they could find. Okay, there you go. I didn't see that comment because it wasn't visible, but yes.
She can hire volunteers.
Yeah.
Right.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Unless she's the only person in town that cares about hedgehogs, but she's not because they raise all of that money.
Yes,
exactly.
Isn't didn't he give her money? Doesn't he have given her money to start it up?
I thought he did.
That's why it was redecorated. That's why she even has everything she has, is because of the money.
Yeah,
or
I think they did.
Burnt down and they had to rebuild it.
Oh, and that might have taken up the rest of the money then.
Maybe.
Because when they had it all like gorgeous and beautiful and done, and then it broke down and they had to redo it all. So yeah, that would have taken up a bit of money, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I want to know more about these brothers that keep popping up. Their names keep popping up. Because I thought this was going to be where they talk about the brothers, this whole family that Gwendolyn had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? They would a new arrival would be like a new character popping up that was related to Gwendolyn. But what's going on? They keep mentioning it.
What's up with those two kids? Are they related to Glenda or no? Those two kids who are burning down the place.
Yeah, they're related to her.
Okay. Yeah, I've
they are related. They're like the next of kin that should have inherited everything.
So they are the brothers you're referring to, Kenny. There you go. Forgot about that.
They're the ones that, because she had money, I think because she had money. I don't know if Nickleby had money, but she had money, and they're the kind of family that are like, well, you've got money, your money is ours.
Right.
You're dead now. Give us your money.
Yeah.
Who cares about hedgehogs? Feed us.
Yeah.
But so I'm like, come on, where are they? You teased them the first book. Let's go.
Yeah.
And I know
setting up a bunch of different little things.
Yes.
Like Beth, the brothers. Then I felt like in the first chapter when they were having the grand opening and the man brought the hedgehog, I was like, oh, something's going to happen with this man. Because we got his name, we got all of this stuff.
Yep.
And then we haven't seen him again. So
I thought there's a chapter, where the guy that was going to the wedding, he was dressed up all dapper after the dead box came. I thought that he was going to be like a lawyer.
Yeah.
I thought he'd be oh, we're here on behalf of the brothers' family. They've contested the will. You need to cough up the money for the family. But no, it was just
another box of
some person.
So every person that shows up with a hedgehog, I'm like, oh, now they're gonna go into the Gwendolyn's family stuff. So I'm looking at everybody with suspicion, and I think she might have done that on purpose.
Yeah.
Really, we're all like, who's this person? Who's this person? Oh, just another box of hogs.
Yeah. The boy who cried wolf, and then eventually there's really going to be a person, a suspicious person, and then we're not going to expect it, are we?
I don't know.
Okay. So we're not gonna have to do any homework over till tomorrow, are we? Because it's tomorrow. We're 20% in already.
Yeah, I don't think we need homework. Just for 2 days, maybe over the weekend, but not for 2 days.
And we're decently.
I need homework because I'm not gonna be on
Wednesday.
Hello. Thank you.
I know. I'm like, where? What?
He doesn't like his face being on camera, so you'll see like hand shadows and stuff like
That's fair. Yeah.
that. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say. He brought me ice cream, by the way.
Yeah,
and that was
Jenny has
what I was gonna
homework
say.
because she has to catch up
Oh,
for
yeah.
us on
Yes.
Monday.
Yeah, I'm not going to be here on Wednesday, so
We'll put in the chat on Thursday morning or Wednesday night what
Yeah.
we're going to read to for Monday, right?
So
Yeah.
so where we got, so you can just get caught up after. We'll put in exactly where we got. Yeah. Yes, I do feel like one of these guys has to be
Oh,
at the last hedgehog event. He might be a serious character. Wait, tomorrow. Sprints aren't tomorrow. They're Wednesday.
I do know one thing about one of the characters. This is why I'm like waiting for this person to show up, because I know, because like I said, I own like one of the books. That's further on. So there is a person that is coming. I just don't know if they show up in this book or the next one. So I'm just like,
hopefully soon.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
serious. Okay. Yeah.
Savior. Savior character.
Sorry, I said that wrong. Yeah. Savior character.
You think he's going to save Hedgehog Hollow?
Maybe give them money. I guess we'll find out.
I need to find out what is this really bad thing that the dad did. Because even the mom is like, it's been 18 months. You have to forgive him already.
Yeah.
Josh's mom.
This?
I mean, I don't know. Getting my girlfriend pregnant would be enough for me to be like,
yeah.
I'm never talking to my dad again.
Cheating on the mom, getting his girlfriend pregnant.
My girlfriend that I've been dating for 2 years. Like, not for nothing. It's not like, oh, we just started dating. And by the way, oh, I just found out you were dating her too. No, they knew for a long time. The dad knew for at least a year that the son was dating Beth.
Yeah.
And he's like,
been.
Yeah, no, don't like it. Don't like it.
No, not liking that.
So what could be worse than that?
I don't know. I assume that was the secret, but I could be wrong about that, I guess. No.
Has he got a secret family somewhere else? Is Beth not the only person?
I don't know. I mean, that's a lot of work. He's a freaking veterinarian. He's like a doctor. Like, you got like 3-4 families going on here. And then also being a veterinarian, being a new father to a young child. I'd hope not. I hope that he ends up turning good, and that she was lying about being 17. But I don't know.
Oh, you have so much faith in humanity, Tina. Wait until just it'll end. Don't worry.
Yes, I'm very, and maybe I'm very gullible, is what you could say. I believe everything I see online. Not the best thing, but I don't know. He seems to care about hedgehogs. He might be an investigator. He might become an investigator into the hedgehog rescue. Investor, not investigator, right? Hopefully they get some money so she can quit her job.
I think she should have gone down part-time already.
Yeah. I think she's pregnant. I think she's gonna or she's being poisoned.
I thought that too.
I was thinking maybe she has some sort of like chronic illness that she doesn't know about, or the fire is affecting her still and stuff like that, because her sore throat, like she lost her voice in the beginning of the book. and maybe there's some things affecting her still.
Are you listening to the audiobook?
Yes.
The woman who does her voice literally had a hoarse voice the whole time. And I was like, how long is she going to keep this up?
Yes. It's not hoarse anymore, right? It stopped. So, like, yeah.
Because she was totally normal for like the first couple of minutes. And then she started putting on this hoarse voice.
Oh my gosh.
And then went on, and I'm like, okay, how long is this going to be?
Mostly
So I was wondering.
She doesn't have any.
Not anymore. So I was wondering if it was in your audio.
It is.
Are you listening on Audible or Scribe?
I'm listening on Hoopla.
So it's okay.
Yeah, it's the same. I assume it'll be the same audio. I'm not listening to the abridged version. Mine's 10 hours long. 10 hours and 20.
Yeah, mine's 10 as well.
So yeah, it's Emma Swan and James Dryden.
Oh wait, so there's two narrators.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
One for Josh and one for Samantha. She narrates a lot of the some of her other books, the Jessica Redland ones, including Starry Nights Over the Chocolate Pie Cafe.
Yeah.
Starry Skies or whatever. Yeah. And then, oh my gosh, James is only on this book.
Her voice is very synonymous with the Jessica Redland book. So Starry Skies, she voices that one. And the Bayview one, she also voices that one. And her voice is very Yorkshire.
Okay.
Which makes me think it's set up in like Yorkshire. I know that because I'm in Jessica Redland's Facebook group. She says that Whitspur Bay is based on Scarsborough, which is up north in England as well, and by a bay and everything. So yeah, I want to live there. I want to live there.
Never been there. Never been out of the country. Never been off of the East Coast and the South. I would assume there's not an abridged version because it doesn't seem like there isn't one when I click on it, so I assume it doesn't exist. And it's not super popular, so I would assume they're not putting in all that effort. I don't understand abridged versions. Like, I don't get that.
I don't either.
There's no why cut out so much of the story? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Maybe for people who like to skim, so they can skim with an audiobook.
I guess, but I mean, come on, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
I wouldn't think so, because does this one say it's unabridged? Let me check. But it's
Mika,
10 hours long, so I assume it isn't unabridged.
Mika, if the person reading the voice is like super Yorkshire British accent, I think it's only like one audio thing because it's published by Baldwin Books.
Yep.
And Jessica Redland's very fingers into her own stuff. So like she picks narrators and all of that. So it might be that you are listening to the actual one if you're listening on audio.
Hopefully.
Mika, is your book 10
hours and 20 minutes long?
Yeah. Thank you.
I would assume it would be the same one. Does it say unabridged or abridged? No, it does not. But I'm gonna hope not. I think if it was abridged, 10 hours would be insane. Because that'd be crazy. And the book isn't that long. It's also been really pretty easy to read so far. Like we're already 20% in, so I feel like we're gonna be able to get through this one. I hope hopefully decently quickly, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, is that it for today? We talked about everything we want to talk about.
I think so. We started chapter 12 on Wednesday.
Yep, chapter 12. And that'll be Josh's perspective. So, is that it? Thank you for joining me today, Vivian and Kenny. This was very fun.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yes. You got the right audiobook, Mika. My voice just got real raspy there. Okay. Sorry about that. Yes, thank you for hanging out with me today. Super fun. I'll see y'all Wednesday at the same time here on chapter 12. Okay. Yeah. Bye-bye. Thank y'all for watching. See you later. Bye.
Bye.